Sri Lanka is a tiny island nation located to the south of India in the Indian Ocean. It is a rugged land of rainforest, diverse wildlife and endless beaches. Sri Lanka is home to a number of religions, ethnic groups and languages. The water and sanitation sector was badly affected by the 3 decades of war in the northern province of Sri Lanka, especially in rural communities who lag far behind in terms of progress. This is particularly evident in the Jaffna and Kilinochchi districts.
ரெண்டு நாளைக்கு ஒரு காத்தான் இந்த ஒரு கேன் கிடைக்குது. ஒரு மணித்தியாலம் மாற தண்ணியை ஒரு பைப்பில் 30 குடும்பம் எடுக்கிறேன். ஒரு நாளைக்கு ஒரு கேன் தண்ணி தான் வரும். சில வேளை இந்த ஒரு மணித்தியாலத்துக்குள்ளே 30 பேருக்கும் வராது. வெறும் கேனையும் தூக்கி கொண்டு போகிறோம்.
Groundwater is the main source of drinking water in Jaffna Peninsula, but it is polluted by nitrate contamination, fecal contamination and salinity intrusion, especially in coastal areas and on islands. Health shocks and chronic illnesses from contaminated drinking water repeatedly cause attacks of diarrhea and other waterborne diseases, particularly among children. Poor sanitation is generally characterized by shared latrines, most of which are open-bottomed and very close to the water sources. The community-based rural water supply and sanitation project, CBRWSSP, is in line with the fulfillment of acute rural water supply needs in the areas of Matagal, Shantai and Delft in the Jaffna district and Yakkachi, Vadakachi, Akarayan in Kilinochchi district. The project is constructed well with a pump house and water towers in Matagal and Shantai. They also have provided an overhead tank, dug a well with a pump house and a treatment plant in Akarayan and Vadakachi. Delft is the largest island out of 7 islands in the Jaffna Peninsula. It is isolated from direct road access by a 1-hour sea journey with limited boat services. The severe problems of people who are living in the northwest coast of the island is the lack of drinking water. The project was constructed with towers and established a reverse osmosis plant to provide safe drinking water for 1,132 families through seawater reverse osmosis with Sri Lankan standard water quality. The project was driven with the intention of addressing the crucial needs for clean drinking water on Delft Island. With this in mind, the reverse osmosis plants, which are worth 56 million rupees, were installed. Another important innovation was the on-grid solar panel with Ceylon Electricity Board meter connection with water pumps to reduce the cost of operations.
As a project director, I am thanking the ADB and the government of Japan to provide this fund through JFER to our country. Then this projects mostly benefited by the rural community. So the innovations adapted in this project, we have included the solar system to reduce the energy cost for the pumping. That is the most appropriate technology we were adapted. Then the community happily utilized that energy saving. And there is another thing, we have planned for barge for the Delft water supply system. Then we introduced the RO plant for the Delft because the people from that area requested for the RO plant. Then we have proposed to the ADB. Then finally ADB accepted and we implemented. People are benefited. They are enjoying the water facilities at Delft with the good quality. And then we promoted another innovative system, rainwater harvesting. So that is with the larger capacity of the tanks, say 50 meter cube, 25 meter cube capacity tanks were constructed, 10 meter cube, 5 meter cube tanks were constructed with a ferrocement technology. Then the people are utilizing that facilities also.
Another 2,600 households were educated about hygiene and water conservation through a highly effective program by Sevalanka Foundation. A key innovation to support implementation was the recruitment of social mobilizers from the project target areas, and their role is highly commended and has had a positive effect on the project implementation.
ஒரு பற்றாக்குறையான ஒரு விஷயமா இருந்துச்சு. நாங்கள் வந்து இங்கே நிறைய தூர பிரதேசத்தில் போய் சின்ன பிள்ளைகள் எல்லாம் போய் பெரியாக்கள் ஏழாக்கள் எல்லாம் போய் தான் தண்ணி அழித்து வர்றாங்க. ஆனால் எங்களுக்கு மிக இலகுவான முறையில் நீர் வந்து பெற்றுக்கொள்ளக்கூடியதாக எங்களுக்கு ஏற்பாடு செய்து தந்திருக்கிறோம். அதுக்கு வந்து நாங்கள் எங்களோட எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம்.
The project has worked at forming and strengthening community-based organizations, providing management, technical operations and maintenance training. As a part of the income-generating activity, skills development training, livelihood and development programs were carried out by the project. The project has provided pure drinking water for 3,623 households and sanitation facilities for 611. The beneficiaries feel that there is a significant reduction in time spent collecting water as well as a reduction in expenditure.
எங்களோட கிராமத்தில் தண்ணி இல்லாமல் அயல் கிராமத்தில் இருந்து கிணறு உருவாக்கி அதை எங்களோட பைப் மூலமாக மாதகலுக்கு கொண்டு வந்து மாதகலிருந்து சகாயபுரம் 11 குறிச்சி அடங்கிய இடத்துல எங்களோட பிரதேசத்துக்கு உண்மையிலேயே நாளாந்தம் பெற்றுக்கொள்ளக்கூடிய மாதிரி எங்களுக்கு குடிநீர் அமைச்சு தரக்கூடிய வசதியை எங்களுக்கு ஏற்படுத்தி தந்திருக்கணும். அதே நேரத்தில் 72 டாய்லெட்டும் முற்று முழுதாக முடிஞ்சு அவர்கள் இன்றைக்கு நிம்மதியான ஒரு சுவாத்தியத்தில் சுகாதார இதில் இருக்கிறார்கள். அதே போல் ஒரு 111 பேர்கிட்ட இந்த பைப்லைன் செய்ய எங்களோட மக்கள் வந்து மக்கள் வந்து பயன்பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள், காசுதவியால் பயன்பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள். அதே போல் இந்த கிராமத்துக்கு குடிநீர் இல்லாமல் நாங்கள் எவ்வளவோ சிரமப்பட்டு மனு கொடுத்து சிரமப்பட்ட மத்தியிலும் ஆசியாவுக்கு வங்கியால் இந்த எங்களோட குடிக்கிற தண்ணியையும் தந்து அதே போல் மலசல கூடத்தையும் தந்து எங்களுக்கு இதுவரையும் நல்ல ஒரு சுவாத்தியமான ஒரு நிலைக்கு ஆளாக்கி தந்ததுக்கு அவர்களுக்கு நாங்கள் நன்றி சொல்லுவோம்.
With the availability of drinking water at less than 100 meters distance, beneficiaries from all project areas anticipate the same benefits. The project has incorporated a pro-woman strategy during implementation, giving special attention to female households and to war widows. Another development was that the Rural Water Supply Unit, established in the National Water Supply and Drainage Board, engineering assistant, community development officer, management assistants and a driver were appointed. Since the establishment of the unit, they have been actively involved in supporting the project's activities and also preparing proposals for other rural water supply schemes.
Under this rural water supply component, our rural water supply section was developed in 2015. That is also functioning very well. So at the moment, rural water supply section, they are doing their technical support for the CBO schemes and also supporting to the World Bank project in Jaffna and Kilinochchi and also doing some awareness program related to rainwater harvesting. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to ADP and project director to provide this billing and rainwater and rural water supply section to this regional office. Finally, even though the ADP developed some rural water supply scheme in Jaffna Peninsula, there are potential to expand the rural water supply scheme to the other areas, especially in the resettlement area and the coastal area in the Tenmarachi, which was not covered in the major project. We identified 6 water supply schemes and 3 sanitation schemes to be developed through various agent or some form of donor site to provide better service to the people. So expected total cost is around 500 million Sri Lankan rupees. I hope ADP will continue to support and to develop these schemes to ensure that people are provided with the basic facility.
Water is a critical resource for any developing country. So is it for Sri Lanka, and especially for the northern province, and for Jaffna it's very critical because Jaffna has no reservoirs, Jaffna has no rivers running through it, limited rainfall, and available water resources are also somewhat polluted. So therefore sustainable water solutions to Jaffna is very important. That is why I am particularly happy that the Water Board, the Asian Development Bank and Japan Fund for Poverty Reduction have got together to develop this very important rural water supply scheme.
In our Jaffna district, Madagal, Sandai and Delft area, the people are undergoing very severe hardships for the drinking water. Drinking water is a severe problem for these areas. Fortunately, under the JFPR grant project, the 3 schemes, water supply schemes constructed through the water supply and drainage board. And so now the people are very happy and they are getting the water. Madagal and Sandai area. In Madagal, more than 600 families benefits, and in Sandai area, more than 480 families benefits from these water supply schemes.
The project is an important intervention for social and economic development. In addition, it has created a more prosperous and joyful life among people who are living in this area. As a benefit of this project, the quality of life, level of economy, health conditions have been changed significantly in the area.